Thomas Frank is facing growing pressure on his position as Tottenham manager in the wake of their heavy defeat to Arsenal at the Emirates. That is according to former Tottenham and Man United senior scout Mick Brown, who remains very well connected at his former clubs, as he exclusively told Football Insider that large sections of the supporters have already turned on the boss. Tottenham lost 4-1 to Arsenal at the weekend, with Emirates bagging a hat-trick after the former Crystal Palace star turned down Spurs during the summer. Football Insider revealed on 13th of November that Frank has the backing of the Tottenham board despite some early questions about his position. A heavy defeat against their biggest rivals has piled the pressure on from the stands, with fans expressing their unhappiness, but that has not yet impacted the board. Brown told Football Insider on 4th of November that Tottenham are showing bad signs under Frank, and the fans turning against him will not go down well. The former scout, who has a wealth of experience working alongside elite-level managers including the likes of Sir Alex Ferguson at Man United, insisted that while the board are keen to give him time to get his ideas across, the pressure is growing. That defeat against Arsenal has definitely piled the pressure on Frank, he told Football Insider, but if we forget that game for a second, they're not in a bad position in the league, they're without some key players and they've earned some impressive results. It hasn't been a perfect start by any means, but despite that result, there are some positives to look at. So from Tottenham's point of view, I don't think they're planning to sack him at any stage soon. Obviously, losing badly against Arsenal is always going to have a huge impact on the manager both from the club and the fans because they're not happy. Then the question becomes whether you write that off as a bad day at the office, or if it's bigger than that there are real concerns. That's going to be one to keep an eye on over the next few weeks, because if they keep losing and the fans aren't happy, then that often leads to the manager facing the axe. Tottenham plan to address concerns with January transfer. As a result of their disappointing start to the league season, Spurs are already assessing their options to improve during the January transfer window. A number of key positions have been highlighted, including the additions of a new striker, winger and attacking midfielder amid concerns about their threat going forward. The likes of Samu Aguero, Ivan Toney and Harry Kane have been linked with moves to Tottenham, as the position has emerged as a clear priority. However, Football Insider revealed on 22nd of October that Tottenham will struggle to sign a striker in January and may be forced to stick with their current options. It is notoriously difficult to do business in January, particularly given the quality of player Frank's side are targeting, which means they could be set to miss out.